Yeah. What's good? We back in this bitch. Says we gonna watch and react to Instagram's Darkest Rabbit Hole featuring Nick Crowley. This is made by Nexpo. Now I did already make a video about them. They are a company. I ain't gonna lie. They make some good videos, so we're gonna react to them. Soon I'm about to get me a whole new stuff. New stuff. Feel me? Let's go ahead and watch this. Alright. Go ahead and read this out. Y'all read this. Viewer discretion strongly advised. Y'all gotta know that. Y'all gotta know that. I'm liking this. What am I looking at, bro? Oh, nah. Yeah, this is weird, bro. Jeez. Bro, what am I looking at right now? Yo, this is like actually insane. Jeez, bro. This is about to be so cooked.
It's Saturday night. A bridge collapses in China. Twisters makes its worldwide debut. And over in one of Reddit's darkest corners, a peculiar mystery awaits. A user named Maria has just uncovered a series of Instagram accounts, all equally unsettling,
The fuck?
uncanny, and terrifying.
What the fuck, bro?
I came across a post on r/Instagram where someone mentioned these creepy Instagram accounts of people who are seemingly pretending to be kids. It reminds me of Pipergate in a way, and I feel like all of these pages are run by the same person because of the horrendous editing style that makes my eyes bleed. Many of the photos on this account are an edit of this goofy face on a real person's body, and a lot of the bodies are in suggestive poses, which makes me think this is a definite fetish account. Is this just a really weird hobby? It seems like the poster's first language is French, and many of the posts are just generally weird and hard to understand. I'm curious what you guys think about this.
Shit, I think it's crazy, bro. Like, bro, what in the world is this stuff, bro? I think I've seen this before. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I've seen this before. This was a crazy situation. Now, these two, bro, good grief. I ain't gonna lie, this is actually insane, bro. Whoever did this is actually the weirdest, sickest people on the planet, bro. Not lying. What?
With Maria's post are photos from 3 accounts, all exhibiting highly similar behavior. Truthsticks11, Stephanie Schooley, and Smart Schoolboy 9. At a cursory glance, it's clear that all of these are connected. They all incorporate images of children, edited in a way in which their faces rest in the trenches of the uncanny valley. They all exhibit heavy synthetic makeup, have massive lips. Their heads are disproportionate. The saturation seems to be cranked up. All of these rest at the precipice of visual overload and absolute depravity. Walls of text are thrown in our face about school, friends, things they're interested in, entire
What in the world? I searched it up, bruh.
Mommy, a girl behind you. Mommy, a girl behind you.
Bro, what? They found him. He lives in like England or something like that, bro. Yeah, they're gonna have to get his ass, bro. Then there's this, bro. Like, what is this? Yo, what is this, bro? This is actually so weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Assets of their lives.
So weird.
But it's clear that these quote-unquote children, as they're presented, do not even exist. It goes without saying that we've seen this type of behavior before. People online trying their hand at creating an ARG in hopes of generating online attention and viral clicks. But even still,
I don't even know how
I
they
wonder,
could. Bro, how
this-
could you actually think of like doing something like this? Yo, this is actually so weird. You actually had to be like mentally challenged and actually probably into actually little kids to be doing
what
some
we're
weird
dealing
shit
with
like this.
here.
This is insane. Actually insane.
On the
bro.
account TruthSticks11, many of the early posts carry a considerable amount of irony. Their uploads take an almost condescending tone, lambasting the rise of online predators, following and commenting on the profiles of young boys. They take on this alias of an overly concerned parent and make post
What the
after
fuck?
post after post, sharing advice about potential danger online. In many ways, this contradicts everything we've seen so far in our limited investigation. This doesn't exactly add up, especially considering that just a few months later and completely out of nowhere, TruthSticks begins to exhibit the very behavior they're criticizing. From March 2022 and onward, they morph from a concerned parent on a mission against online predators to displaying images of their supposed son in compromising positions, sharing a myriad of highly disturbing photo edits, and even begin to follow a handful of accounts that immediately set off red flags. TruthSticks11's erratic behavior appears like one massive self-report. Someone on a tirade against the very thing they turned out to be, or perhaps have been all along. None of this made any sort of sense, leading many to speculate that, while yes, this is insanely creepy, is any of it real? What in the actual fuck? Really fucking weird. Not really sure the reason behind it. Maybe to groom kids or something, but it's really odd. This is probably the most disturbing thing ever uncovered on this subreddit. I asked the other day if anything actually sinister has ever been on here, but now I have my answer. I'm very glad that this sick person is getting exposed. If there's any exploitation material on their account, like some have been saying, nobody here should hesitate to report it to the police.
Yeah, someone needs to report
Understandably,
that shit,
this
bro.
post
I hope
blew up.
whoever this was, bro,
People
got
left and
reported,
right poured in,
to the
eager to
police.
find out who was doing this and why.
Because that's insane,
It took
bro.
hardly any time at all for Redditors to uncover other accounts in the same vein too, as TruthSticks and Schoolboy were
What
far
the
from the
fuck?
only ones involved here. As it turned out, there was a schoolgirl Teresa, new girl
Funny
12.
thing is, like, well, it's not really funny, but just coincidentally, way back, I think it was like a good year ago or some shit. I can't remember. It was probably even longer than that. Way before. I can't remember, bro. I can't remember how long ago was it. But dude, I was just like scrolling around through like Instagram or some shit, and I like coincidentally stumbled upon that shit or like someone talking about it. Bro, it was so weird. I think I blocked them, and then I just like never even like cared about it after that. Like the schoolboy shit or whatever. I definitely seen the schoolboy, but the other one, like the drugs with this one, bro. The true sticks, I think I've seen that before. But I ain't gonna lie, that's some weird shit, bro. Yo, I don't know how someone
A
could
Stephanie
think about that.
Stansfield,
I didn't really
and
think
a
much
trove
of
of
that.
other.
I didn't think it would go out this far, but bro, I thought whoever was making those posts was like trolling, bro, trying to get like engagement clicks and stuff like that. Tried to like make like a creepy page to make people uncomfortable and shit like that. But I'm guessing this is like way bigger than that, bro. It's bigger than that picture, bro. Jeez.
All spread out across various social platforms. By outward appearances, and with so many accounts involved, this almost looks like it's being done by a group. I mean, it has to be. They talk to each other, like each other's photos. There's no way this schoolboy dude has enough time to run all of these, especially for something like an ARG, right? Well, not exactly. You see, Schoolboy, across all of his accounts, has a very, very strange way of putting on various personas. And on nearly every single video,
Alright, so is my PC tweaking or this dude's tweaking? Jeez. Oh.
Before this video entered production, the profile of Smart Schoolboy 9, the centerpiece of this story, one of the only accounts with original, uploaded videos by a discernible person, was taken down. It's unclear if this was done because of policy violations or if he's scrubbing his online presence, but as it stands, this one is gone. That's not to say that there aren't archives though, so pardon the potato quality.
Bro, what are we about to watch? Jeez. What am I looking at, bruh?
On the Smart Schoolboy 9 account, we can find a plethora of images and video of what appears to be a man dressed up in a school uniform. We can see him outside on walks, getting ready for school, and showing off his mini boots that he has a very strong fascination with. It goes without saying that this person is nowhere near the age.
I don't even think he was really doing this for engagement clicks, cause like, no matter what, he just kept posting this stuff and did it on so many pages. He made alt accounts, bro. Alt accounts, so many alt accounts to post on. Probably he was True Sticks. Probably he was just the entire time he was managing every single thing. He just has no life, bro. He probably lives with his mom or some shit or his grandma. Like, this is insane, bro. Actually insane. If that's true, this is so insane. And this dude's just been doing this for the fun of, like, for the fuck of it. This is his pleasure. Like, this is insane, bro. Actually insane. But nah, I can't even see. I would never go this far for like clicks. This is insane, bro. I would know, like, nowhere near this far. This is insane. What, like, bro? That's actually crazy. Now, if it is a group, bro, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to find every single one of them, bro. Gonna have to,
of a
bro.
child, despite his efforts to appear that way. On nearly all of his captions, he talks about his life in school, his experiences with other boys,
Bro,
reportedly also
he's
aged
chopped
8, 9,
cheese,
and
bro.
10,
Look at him, bro.
and
He's
even
chopped
appears to
cheese,
gain
bro.
access to classrooms on multiple occasions.
What? Access to classrooms? How did he get access to classrooms looking like that? Yo, what is the school thinking?
So far, this
Jeez.
behavior is incredibly weird and repulsive. However, these videos aren't outright illegal. Because of this, and combined with the activity on truth sticks, some have passed this entire thing off as nothing but a massive LARP. Someone with
Bruh.
far too much free time on their hands, and with very, very weird fixations. But after diving into this a bit more, though, I found that that isn't quite the case. There's something I gotta show you.
What he got to show me? Oh, this about to be crazy. Gotta be crazy. Gotta be crazy.
We'll return after these messages.
What is this?
Alright guys, before we get to that, I'd like to tell you about tonight's video sponsor.
We're gonna have to skip this. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Shout out Nexpo. Love you, bruh. Not sponsored. Bro, what is this? What is that?
In the current online discussion, there hasn't been much said about the account Stephanie Stansfield. However, interestingly, it's one of Schoolboy's earliest and arguably most disturbing.
Bro, what?
Dating back to 2019, this man took on a persona called Stephanie. Since the creation of this page, he's gone forth to make a Twitter account, a Facebook page, and even numerous other Instagram handles, all under this alias. While he gives his other pages a considerable amount of attention, he, for some reason, took a strange liking to this one in particular. All across Stephanie's profiles, he can be seen dressing as her, discussing their experience in grade school,
Bruh, I guess I
and,
gotta take
weirdest
a
of all,
Huh? I can't sit still. Thighs jerking. High heels. Squeak. Uniform Crowley. Bro, what is this? Being 13 is really sex about being a good girl. Good grief. What the fuck?
in a
What's wrong
twist
with this
that
dude,
comes
bruh?
as no surprise. The man behind this rabbit hole expresses a fantasy. And in our hands, we effectively have another Pipergate. Daily Capper, Stephanie Stansfield.
Wait. Oh, this is just a fan page. This is so weird. Yo, look at this. Bro, this is so weird. Like, I want to throw up looking at this, bro. Jeez, bro. Bro, what? But this is like a fan page. I guess it's like the old videos he used to post. Actually insane, bro. Not gonna lie, actually insane. Let's back to it. Yeah, I think every account that he had on IG is gone. Deleted. Yep. Bro. What is he doing? Jeez. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is, if I ever found this dude, bro, it's GG's. It's free game, bro. It's free game. He's cooked, bro. He's gonna look like that one dude, bro, from Scary Movie.
From Stephanie Stansfield.
Bro.
Me and Morefoot, Milton Keynes, MK11, dressed for school. I really love it in year 7, and I love writing poetry. My Morefoot music heart, I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed race rhythms, maximizing miracles. Rice with rap on the map, my Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. Good. Aside from the repulsive celebration of being able to spot a child's underwear, Stephanie makes a reference to Milton Keynes, a region just north of London in the UK. This, combined with
we're cracking down. We're cracking down on them.
various other media he shared, quickly led onlookers to realize that this man has been making his rounds across the city of London for years. Also in this post are
I was right. It was like the British
clear
side
references
type
to
shit.
poetry,
Type beat.
something
Type
we'll
beat.
find to come up later.
Type beat.
Upon searching for the name Stephanie Stansfield on Google, we're able to find traces of this person in the wild. For instance, hidden on a random page of the Kennington Runoff, a news website serving the titular neighborhood in South London, we can see Stephanie chiming in on an article about a youth club. Here, though, their mannerisms surprisingly appear a bit tamer.
Wait,
Are
what?
there any unusual or rare pictures including landing areas, lifts, etc. of Caring Point, the tower block that stood at Hotspur Street from 1969 to 2000? I learned what happened to Cairn Point, but have yet to find any demolition pictures, even on the 20th anniversary of its demolition, or pictures of the play space that temporarily replaced the building. Thank you for any research into Cairn Point.
So this dude can speak, right? What the bruh? This dude's doing this whole thing for his own pleasure then. Like when he's not in the act, this is actually how he is. He's doing it for pleasure. This dude's a sick fuck.
If we had no prior context to this person, this comment would exist in complete normalcy. In a way,
Yeah.
it's almost like this person isn't even the Stephanie Stansfield that we've come to know so far. The one showcasing eerie edits, pretending to be a child, creating riddles and poetry. It's like that persona's gone. You know, part of me wants to believe that this person has no ties to the rabbit hole, but even here, I noticed that they just couldn't help themselves. Stephanie Stansfield inquired about a play area, a place obviously associated with kids. Doing any research online about this alleged play place leads to nothing. It existed for such a short period of time that hardly anyone recalls that it was even there. It was a blip in history, so insignificant and overshadowed by the disaster that came before it that it's hardly worth mentioning. Yet Stephanie recalls it to such a degree that they've been on the hunt for any pictures of it. This also seems like even as far back as the year 2000, this person was hanging around play areas, leading me to wonder, was he up to his same antics back then, or is this act fairly recent? Also on the internet is another link, this time leading us to a PDF file of a 2018 publication by a London charity called the Streatham Society. Within this, they share a myriad of news and happenings around this area of London. However, on page 11, they include a segment called The Poetry Corner, in which we can spot a very familiar name. Hi to the Streatham Society, I'm Stephanie Stansfield and Shy. I'm 12 years of age, year 7, I'm London born and lived in Streatham for a while. I've written a poem. I asked my half-brother what he remembers about the area, then I put my thoughts onto paper. I could have written much more, but I wanted to keep it short, and yet still include a little tribute to June Whitfield. So it's as if I've traveled through time to include so much. I hope my poem is of some use. Yours sincerely, Stephanie.
Huh? Bro, what?
After glancing at her writing, it's abundantly clear that this poem was not written by a 12-year-old. It shares details of buildings that were there in the 1990s, as well as references to TV actors that would be not only unrealistic for a child to remember, but impossible. But even through this mess, there is something to latch onto. In the poem, Stephanie refers to someone who has supposedly fed her this information about his life growing up in London decades prior. It's her half-brother, someone who's old enough to remember all of this. It's someone called David.
This is probably him. What? Is he
Back on
cracking down on
Reddit,
himself?
investigators were on a similar path.
He had a Discord? Joe, what the fuck?
Named David
yeah,
was circulating.
I'm already knowing what he is now. We already know. Jeez, he was a fucking Discord pedophile, weirdo, jack, fucking sick fuck, everything, bro. This dude was just insanely weird, bro.
As a potential suspect for days, catalyzed by first-hand accounts of those who had encountered a very similar man to this in the wild. Redditors from his area shared tales of a local figure, a man who would dress up like a child, making his rounds as far south as London and as far north as Doncaster. I'll be quite honest, I was really surprised when this guy popped up on my local city's subreddit. It's like one of them things that scared you as a child, then something reminds you of that as an adult, and it puts you back a bit. We're talking like 14-ish years back. I'm 28, almost 29 now. So he lived on my street while I was in my last few years of secondary school and first few years of college, age 14 to 17. He was very well known by pretty much everyone who lived around that area. There was even a video of him at one point titled Donnie Legend. Me and my brother looked for this today, but couldn't find it. It must be at least 14 to 15 years old now though, so it may be deleted. He spent a lot of time wearing his school uniform, usually the skirt and boots look, but sometimes a suit. Basically the exact same look from his recent pictures, just with a different school uniform. He carried around a little lunchbox with a mirror glued to one side of it. He used to stand behind trees and watch people in the reflection.
What the fuck?
He used to follow kids home from school, going tree to tree. There were a few times he was caught looking through people's living room windows that had confronted him in the past.
Bruh.
My brothers and stepdad had a few altercations with him. My stepdad and mom especially didn't feel safe living on the same street as him and didn't like how close he lived to the local school, about a 50-second walk.
50-second walk.
The police were called more times than I'd like to count, and they were never ever concerned. He never committed a crime, according to them.
Bruh.
They were very concerned for his safety in this. He was always seen as such a danger, but I honestly just assumed, stupidly as a naive teenager, that this guy didn't know how to use the internet, or at the very least was monitored. It's horrible he's turned up online though. I'm glad I can now be sure he's left the local city. My daughter starts secondary school next year, and I'm glad he won't be around to terrorize her. I just wish and hope that the authorities would protect the school kids where he is.
Bruh.
This man is a known creep. I used to work at the court 20 years ago, and he was in court in the paper several times for approaching and writing to underage girls while wearing makeup and young girl style clothing. He usually got away without conviction because the courts believed that he didn't intend to do any wrong. He was trying to speak to those girls because he wholeheartedly believed he was a girl of that age.
Bro, what?
With the claim that this person was roaming neighborhoods as far as 14 years back, along with the statement that schoolboy had wound up in court 20 entire years ago for writing to underage girls. Even then, it's apparent that he's far, far older than I initially thought. This is how he remembers Karen Point. This is how Stephanie knew so much about an era she never lived in. Doing the math here, at minimum, Smart Schoolboy 9 is at least 40 years old.
What? Doing all of this is insane at 40. Good grief, Funk. Was life that detrimental to you that you had to turn to this whole...
When I lived in Doncaster, there was a man who used to walk around dressed as a 1960s schoolboy who looked like he'd walked out of a black and white photo. I'm pretty sure his skin was painted white.
Bruh.
People said he was called David.
So he is a half
For
brother.
decades, this man has been haunting neighborhoods around
From
the
the
UK, approaching children that are likely afraid of him. posting pictures of those that have no knowledge of his existence, and gravitating towards schools.
They're gonna need to find out who this guy is. I hope to God they found out. His name is David, and his sister is probably Stephanie, or like maybe like a imaginative figure for him. I don't know. I wonder if she's real to him or not. This is actually insane, bro.
Seemingly under the belief that he's a child. Online activity by this person, in which he's well-spoken and drops the act, though. Like on his Facebook. He makes it clear that he knows what he's doing. This person is real, and this person is active. A local boogeyman, if you will, that shows no signs of stopping.
Yeah, he's a real life weirdo, bro. I would have never thought I'd see an actual insane person like this. Even bro, this was like a movie, bro. Like really think about it. This whole entire thing was like an insane movie that you think would never come true. Actually, bro.
With the rise of the internet, David has harnessed social media to express his desires, utilizing heavily filtered and often AI-generated images of kids to toe the line of legality.
Bro.
Like we've seen on many of his posts, he emulates parents, putting on a facade of concern for the very people he's allegedly preying on. He falsifies personalities, presenting them to real-world publications as legitimate, and across his many profiles, he follows a laundry list of kids. At the end of the day, Schoolboy and his plethora of alts are just the tip of the iceberg, and for all we know, countless other accounts could be hiding in the void of cyberspace. Personas emulating children, interacting with children, and creating edits of real kids that have no idea they're being posted online. This man follows countless minors, and whether he's physically harmed or has endangered any of them in the real world, at this point, we have no idea. Going by one of his videos, however.
What? What in the world, bro? This dude has to be smoking fent and some other shit that we never seen before. Like he probably just cooked it up. Ever since he smoked that one little joint, bruh, he never been the same, bruh. Or the fucking pipe, he never been the same, bruh. Jeez. Guys, this is insane. I could never imagine someone doing this, bruh. He's... What is he doing? What is he doing? Joe, is he chasing that kid down? He's laughing too!
I truly hope that this isn't the case. But unfortunately, the evidence isn't very promising.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're just gonna have to carry after that point, cause wow, that's crazy. Wow. Actually insane. Yo, shout out to everyone. This has been a good video. Shout out to Nexpo. Bro. Holy. Nick Crowley, shout out, bro. Nice, bro. Nice video. Enjoy y'all. Appreciate y'all. God bless.